Fight fans, welcome back to Luxurytainment.
Amanda came out 2 days ago and she talked about the fact that she was not in the best shape for her first fight with Julianna Pena. Even went as far as to say she considered pulling out. Her wife told her, Nina said, hey, make one phone call and get you out of this. And Amanda went through with it anyway, but she said their knee was bugging her. She didn't say it affected her in the fight. She said it affected her preparation for the fight because she couldn't run. She likes to run. That's a big piece of her game. Now, I'm only bringing that to you because if Amanda believes she lost that fight because she didn't get road work in prior to it, it's going to be very hard to correct the actual problem, which had nothing to do with that. For Amanda Nunes to make 135 pounds, she has to be in shape. There's just a lot of work she has to do. There's a full output to burn those calories. Now, say she wasn't ideal shape. She's the one saying that of course we would trust her, right? If you're the champion of the world, you're a 5-round fighter, you have not fought in anything, not even been booked in 4.5 years that wasn't 25-minute contest. If you show up in pretty bad shape by your own standard, you still go 7 minutes easy. I'm just trying to really prove the point that what happened to him, and it's okay. It happens every Saturday. It will happen to somebody this Saturday. It happens every Saturday. Never a miss, ever. Somebody finds themselves in a situation that is more difficult than they thought it was going to be. And they tire in the fatigue from a sports psychology standpoint. My whole career changed when I met a sports psychologist named Ed Versteg. My whole career. I learned a lot of things from this man. But what this is called when you're in those situations, it's called taking inventory. And the inventory and the math would look something like this for Amanda. I've hit her as hard as I can hit, and it didn't put her down. Hitting with my right hand is my single greatest weapon. I don't have anything more I can throw at her. She's still coming forward, which I was not expecting. We're 7 minutes in. I'm up 1 round. I need 2 more. I'm getting tired. And she's coming at me. And you just start working out these equations. If I'm huffing and puffing with a heart rate 7 minutes in of this and my best shots aren't working, my God, 15 minutes in, this is going to be terrible. Oh, and then I'm going to have another 10 on top of that. I got to get out. Now, that entire equation, by the way, that entire dialogue can be done in less than 1 second. In less than 1 second. Fighters have told you guys from the beginning of time, they never elaborated on what it meant, but you certainly heard fighters say, my greatest battle is myself. I don't have to fight this opponent, I have to fight myself. But you don't know what that means? That's what it means. Fight or flight is a human reaction that you're born with. Everybody. You have no choice. When the going gets tough, do you run or do you go to it? You have no choice. So fighters that choose to go fight, they still are armed and equipped with flight. So you're having this constant battle. I can personalize that, tell you matches that I won. It was just a relief. I wasn't excited to win. I wasn't excited for that money, and I damn sure needed it. It was a relief that I didn't double cross myself. That I didn't take 2 months of training camp, 2 times a day, part of Clayton Heyer's life, and throw it up in the air. It's just one of those things, but other fighters deal with it too. And I'm bringing it to you because if Amanda hasn't assessed that, the same way that Conor McGregor successfully did after he lost to Nathan Diaz the first time. Conor lost to him, said I wasn't efficient with my energy, which means I got tired and I quit. Fine. If you know what happened, now we can fix it. And Conor did. And I'm not convinced by anything that Amanda said that she fully understands that. I think that Amanda's a better fighter. I think if you had to go fight Amanda for 3 minutes or you had to go fight Julianna for 3 minutes, they're both going to come beat you up. Amanda will send you to the ER where Julianna will make you have an ice pack on your head. I really think that. I think Amanda is just flat better. I don't think she's a better competitor. Amanda is very sweet. As a human being, if you ever got to meet her, people will tell you that about Chris Cyborg, right? Don't judge these books by the cover. These are very wonderful people. She's a very wonderful person. She was put in a position of being a bully. Now, and the only reason I qualified it with telling you what a nice person she is I'm not calling her a bully. That's a terrible, we don't like bullies, right? She is not a bully. She's a competitor, but she got put in the position of a bully. If you're put in that position, you take on the traits. And one thing that a bully can't deal with is somebody punching back. Every bully you've ever seen, when you punch back, they change. And when Amanda started running through people and having them fall down, and all the headlines, and hell up on the shoulders, and a belt over, great big check coming in, and Dana White giving hugs to the back. It's one of these things where you take on those same traits, and when somebody punches back, it's problematic. Now, if you know that, which she now does, that can be fixed. Connor did, just as an example. That for sure can be fixed. I'm not convinced by anything that I've seen or heard that she does know it, and my official prediction, and still